We need a life story. What got you here? What, to my desert isolation? Nah, I'm loving it. But what are you, a therapist? Look, I hate talking about my personal life on social media. I've been on here 3 years, over 3 years, and though I love most of you and I like making entertaining content, there's a lot of people who want to take time out of their day to ruin mine, and they don't have your best interests in mind. So I like to keep to myself mostly. But look, maybe somebody out there is in need of some inspiration, or they're having a rough or a weird go at it. So this is for you, I guess. I was an only child. I was raised by a single mother in the church. She was very religious. She'd call me demon sometimes and try to exorcise my demons. She had OCD, so I grew up in a hoarder home, and I was homeschooled my whole life. So really off to a crazy start already. I had really bad depression starting in my teenage years, and I was always socially a little bit different. No surprise, right? Later on in life, I was diagnosed as bipolar, but I love it. Most of my time is an upswing, and I feel great, and I get so much shit done, but in return, I got to deal with some depressive episodes that get pretty severe. But, after all of my 20s, I've learned how to deal and cope with it and know the tells and when it's coming, so, you just get through it. Anyway, I realized that my mom's OCD extended to me a lot as well, kind of obsessive and controlling over what I did and didn't do, and, I moved out at 19, and I read an email from her that said she hopes that I die soon. That was awesome. That was lovely. The good part is nothing anybody says to me anymore even fucking phases me. But yeah, that is kind of like the ultimate betrayal. After years, I did my best to forgive her. And then more recently, I moved in with my grandmother, and, we started doing the Airbnb thing that a lot of you know me for. Then I started doing some adult work to make some extra income. And some of it was BDSM kink, and my mom watched it and showed it to my grandmother, came in my room and put her fingers down my throat and said, "How do you like that? What if I did that?" I wasn't about that, to say the least. So I packed up. I went to Florida as quick as I could. Unfortunately, I just met the people there, and they proved to be some of the most horrendous individuals I've ever had the displeasure of meeting. One in particular. Anytime I'd try to leave, I'd be hit with threats, I'll ruin you, I'll destroy you, etc., etc. And yeah, eventually I got up the courage, broke up, I left, and then that's when the hit piece came out from her and a bunch of other creators of, the illegal